Do you know what the leading cause of death in women is? Hello, I'm Dr. Steve Hotze. I want to encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube page, and also you can find us on Facebook at Hotze Health, H-O-T-Z-E, Hotze Health. I believe that you and every individual needs to have a health coach, doctor and professional staff that'll coach you on the path of health and wellness naturally so you enjoy a better quality of life without having to resort to pharmaceutical drugs. The leading cause of death in women is heart disease. That's right, heart disease. Now, most individuals, when asked that question, think it's breast cancer. And while breast cancer does cause a lot of deaths to women in the United States, the incidence of death from heart attacks and heart disease is 7 times to 8 times more common than breast cancer. Here are the statistics. Approximately 300,000 women die every year in the United States from heart disease. That includes heart attacks and strokes. Number of women that die of breast cancer is 40,000 a year. So while you want to do everything you can to cure breast cancer, obviously, if you overlook that you're at a much higher risk in developing and dying from heart disease, you need to right now determine what can you do to help yourself prevent a common problem of death. And by the way, the leading cause of death in men is also heart disease. Men and women have it commonly, and although we think of heart attacks in terms of men, women have them just as commonly as males do, and men have their heart attacks about 10 years earlier than women do. So women have some protection from their female hormones, particularly estrogen, while they're still menstruating before the change of life. So what can you do to prevent heart disease? Well, first and foremost is eat correctly. And what we recommend at the Hotze Health and Wellness Center is a program that gives you good, healthy fats and oils. I'm talking about olive oil, I'm talking about fish oils, I'm talking about avocados, we're talking about eggs, real butter. You need good, healthy oils in your body. Secondly, you need a lot of good vegetables, green vegetables. I'm talking broccoli, spinach, asparagus, any kind of greens that you can have. Eat those. Those are very helpful in your eating program. And then have some meat. You can have whatever kind of meat you would like. Lean meat's particularly good for you, but there's good, healthy fats in meat that your body needs to function properly. Now, the thing you need to stay away from is simple sugars and simple carbohydrates, because the carbohydrates, the bread, pizza, pasta, are all converted to sugar in your system, and that causes you to have sugar highs and sugar lows, and ultimately you gain weight, you get high blood pressure, you get pre-diabetic syndrome, and then you ultimately have problems that develop in your heart due to the high sugar intake, which causes inflammation. So other things that cause coronary artery disease or heart attacks, of course, the cause of the heart attack is not elevated cholesterol, rather it's inflammation in your arteries. Your arteries are inflamed by toxins that you breathe, eat, drink, and slather on your body, all the petrochemicals. Plus, the sugars cause inflammatory process in your body. And when you have inflammation in your arteries, guess what? Your body doesn't like it and it wants to heal. The primary way it heals is using collagen, which is a natural protein. To have that, you have to have copious amounts of vitamin C to make collagen. If you don't heal it with collagen, the body has a backup mechanism to heal your arteries, and that's to put cholesterol patches on top of the artery, and then those cholesterol patches form a plaque, and then they absorb calcium, and next thing you know, you have hardening of the arteries. So what are some ways you can prevent heart attacks? Eat a good, healthy eating program. You need to have your hormones balanced. And if you've gone through the change of life, whenever you take estrogen, you always have to balance it with progesterone. Thyroid is very important to cardiovascular function as well. Now, vitamins and minerals can be very important to helping you detox and get rid of the inflammatory petrochemicals that have invaded your body through what you eat, drink, and slather on your body and what you breathe in the air. You want to get rid of those toxins, so you need vitamins, minerals, and nutrients to do that. If you want to keep your arteries healthy, I highly recommend taking vitamin C, in the amount of 100 or 1,000 milligrams per 25 pounds of body weight. That's really critical. Get yourself on a good B complex, and then take vitamin K2. This will keep your arteries clean. That's very important. And magnesium will help dilate up your arteries so you don't develop high blood pressure. It'll keep your heart in a more regular rhythm. Magnesium is very important. Also, vitamin D is important for cardiovascular function to strengthen your immune system. So I want to encourage you not to die of the most leading cause of death in women, which is heart attacks. Think about that. We can talk about in another episode, I'm going to visit with you about cancer of the breast, but I want you to be thinking of what you can do now to protect yourself from developing coronary artery disease. Good eating program, healthy eating program. We use a paleo eating program, eliminating the sugars and simple carbs, vitamins and minerals to help you detox, hormones in form of thyroid and the sex hormones to keep your metabolism up and functioning well, and keep your power plants within your cells producing a lot of energy, because when you produce energy, you're going to be healthy. If you don't produce good amounts of energy, you're going to be sluggish and you're going to run slow and your body's going to run down and you're going to be unhealthy. And then finally, exercise. That's very important. And you don't have to be a marathon runner. Just walk a couple of miles a day. Keep the body moving. These are some things that you can do to prevent the most leading cause of death in women, and that's heart disease. If we can help you, don't hesitate to give us a call here at Hotze Health and Wellness Center. We'd be glad to put you on a path of health and wellness naturally, so you enjoy a better quality of life and you don't have to resort to masking all your symptoms with pharmaceutical drugs.